Archangel Michael says, it's an emergency. What's coming carries weight, and it's moving toward your home with purpose. This isn't meant to frighten you, but it will shake the quiet you've been living in. Something connected to the one who hurt you is about to surface, and when it does, it won't stay hidden behind silence or distance anymore. Stop for a moment and give this your full attention. I know life has been loud and your thoughts have been heavy, but this moment asks for your whole heart. What's unfolding now is not random. It's urgent because it involves a wound you thought you buried. A truth is approaching your doorstep, and once it arrives, things will not remain the same. I am Archangel Michael, and I do not speak without divine command. This message is not ordinary. It is a warning wrapped in mercy. A heartbreak is coming, yes, but it is also a release. It will arrive in a form you can't ignore: a message, a letter, a knock, or a confrontation that brings clarity where confusion once lived. The one who caused you pain is connected to this moment. The one who made you cry when they were meant to protect you. The one who vanished when you needed them most. The one who lied and never confessed. Their actions are no longer sealed in darkness. What was hidden is being pulled into the light, and your heart must be ready to witness it without breaking. I know your chest feels tight as you read this. Questions are rushing in: who, when, what happens next? Hear me clearly, this is not punishment. This is preparation. The news that's coming may hurt, but it also carries truth, and truth is the doorway to peace. They believed you would never recover. They assumed their absence would end your story. But heaven had another plan. Every tear you cried was seen. Every question you whispered into the night was heard. And now, a shift has occurred. Something is moving toward you that will explain what was done behind your back when love kept you from questioning. The one who hurt you can feel it coming. They are unsettled. They sense the truth slipping beyond their control. Guilt has grown loud in their silence. They avoid your name. They check on you from a distance. They speak of regret to others, but never to you. Now, something larger than them is stepping in. Archangel Michael has been sent ahead of this moment. I have watched the fear settle in them. I have seen the truth press against the walls they built. They were warned. They were nudged. They were given chances to choose honesty. They ignored every sign. And now, hiding is no longer an option. This is not only about heartbreak, it is about closure. It's about finally understanding why that chapter cut so deeply. It's about releasing the invisible chains that still tighten when you look back. What comes to your home is meant to close the door you've been standing in for too long, so you can finally walk out free. You asked God for clarity, and this is the answer. Not in the way you imagined, but in the way your soul needs. The one who hurt you is facing consequences, not just guilt. The truth is moving faster than their fear. Let whatever emotions rise, anger, sadness, confusion, move through you without staying. After the storm comes peace. But for that peace to arrive, your heart must stay open. Do not close yourself off now. When the truth shows itself, you will need clear eyes and steady faith. This moment is not meant to break you, it is meant to change you. Your life is about to shift. Not months from now. Not someday. Now. There is a reason this message reached you at this exact second. There is a reason your spirit feels alert. Heaven is close. You are not alone, and you never were. Even in the nights no one saw you fall apart, heaven was there. Even when you whispered, "I'm done," into the dark, it was heard. This message was sent because you deserve peace. You deserve answers. You deserve a love that does not disappear when things get hard. The one who hurt you may return. Not to restore what was broken, but because what they hid can no longer remain hidden. Do not let their fear confuse you. Let truth guide you. Let Archangel Michael stand guard. Let faith carry you through what feels like the final confrontation. Soon, understanding will replace confusion. Your soul will breathe easier. This is not an ending, it is a beginning. The heartbreak arriving at your door is also proof that heaven never forgot you. You were never broken. You were being prepared. So breathe, stay grounded, and remain aware. This will unfold faster than you expect. And as your heart steadies and your spirit leans in, know this: I see what's coming. A delivery of truth, wrapped not in paper, but in perfect timing. A voice you thought was gone. A message that stops you in place. And when it arrives, you will know exactly why this moment found you. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $10. It may arrive quietly, but it will land with precision. Maybe it's an old number lighting up your phone, or a familiar name spoken by someone you never expected. However it comes, understand this: first, it is guided. You didn't imagine the pain. You didn't exaggerate the silence. You weren't too sensitive. Your heart told the truth before your mind could explain it, and now heaven is standing behind you. What's happening next is not random, it's reckoning. The one who hurt you is being confronted on every level, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. They are being drawn into a place where avoidance no longer works, because truth always knocks. And child, it is knocking now not to wound you again, but to bless you with clarity and a clean road forward. Do not fear the heartbreak that's approaching, even if your body trembles. The moment you stop fearing it, your power begins to return. The power that confusion drained. The power waiting stole. The power doubt eroded when you asked yourself if you were ever enough. Hear this clearly now: you weren't just enough. You were more than they could hold. That's why they ran. That's why they hid. When someone sees the light of your soul and knows they can't honor it, they try to dim it. But God does not leave His child in confusion forever. He allows space for repentance, time for truth to surface, and then He moves. And now, God is moving. The truth is moving. Archangel Michael stands with his sword drawn, not to harm, but to sever ties that no longer align with your purpose. You have outgrown betrayal. You have outgrown lies. You have outgrown waiting for someone to choose you. There is a soul from heaven watching you closely. Someone who loved you deeply in this life and still does beyond it. A grandparent, a parent, a friend, someone whose love didn't end. They've whispered through dreams, nudged you with repeating signs, used songs and sudden thoughts to prepare you. They are near, helping steady you for what's about to arrive. This moment is not punishment, it is release. It is divine exposure, the kind that frees. You are not who you were when the pain first struck. You are stronger now, wiser, steadier. And you are stepping into one of the most powerful seasons of your life. But God will not build blessing on deceit, so He is clearing the air. Sometimes truth arrives as shock. Sometimes the apology doesn't come from their mouth, but from God through revelation. You are going to hear something soon. Remember this when you do. This was never about revenge. It is about alignment. God is aligning your life, and anything that cannot walk with you into the next chapter will be removed. Love does not excuse disrespect. Loyalty does not require silence. You feel the shift already, the release in your breath, the stirring in your chest. Let it move through you. This is not collapse, it is correction. And correction always brings clarity. This is your protection, not your punishment. This is your prophecy unfolding. Every unanswered question, every silence, every betrayal played a role in redirecting you. God is writing the final line of that chapter openly now, so you never question your worth again. So you never mistake tolerance for love. So you never settle for less than what you deserve. Be still and keep your peace as the truth arrives. Do not chase what is leaving. Do not argue for validation. Do not wait by the door. Open your hands and receive what's coming. The one who believed they escaped consequence is about to meet justice, not yours, but heaven's. And you will rise. You will be free. You will be stronger than before. A new kind of love is being prepared for you. One that doesn't hide, doesn't confuse, doesn't demand you carry pain to feel chosen. You will smile again, laugh again, love again, this time with someone who honors your soul. This heartbreak must arrive to complete your healing, to finalize your freedom, to cleanse what needed release. Breathe again and feel the shift settle. That lightness you sense is protection activating. Archangel Michael is near. He will guard your door when the truth arrives, stand between you and harm, whisper when it's time to speak, and strengthen you when it's time to walk away. Your story does not end in heartbreak, it begins in truth. The season of hiding is over for them and for you. God sees deeper than apologies and farther than distance. No secret remains buried forever. You are being called into the light now, and while light exposes what was done in the dark, it also heals what was wounded by it. Your next season will be built on truth, not confusion. You deserve the full story, and God is handing you the missing piece. If tears come, let them fall. Each one releases old weight. Each one drains a cup that's been too full for too long. And when it's empty, peace will take its place, steady, clear, and unshakable. Because when the cup is finally emptied, God fills it with peace instead of pain. What He pours into you now is new, steady, and holy. The one who once played with your heart is no longer holding the cards. Time has turned on them. What they thought would protect them has become the very force exposing them. Time is no longer their shield, it is your ally, and it is bringing justice straight to your doorstep. What you're about to hear may shock you, but it will not destroy you. It could arrive through an unexpected confession, a message passed to you by someone who can't carry the truth anymore, or even a desperate attempt to explain what can no longer be justified. However it comes, do not let it touch your worth. Even if they speak of love, even if regret trembles in their voice, remember this truth clearly: love without honesty is manipulation, and you have outgrown that completely. You are not the same soul who once doubted their own value. You prayed. You waited. You sat in silence asking heaven why it hurts so much. And now heaven answers, not softly, but clearly. Your healing is not negotiable. Your future will not be compromised by confusion or temporary emotion. You are not meant to live in cycles of almost and maybe. This heartbreak is sacred because it is final. It is the last time your soul will carry this wound. You are not repeating this lesson again. God is completing what you could not finish on your own. He is closing the door with authority so you don't have to keep reopening it with hope. Archangel Michael says, "I am standing guard over your house." Even now, as you read this, your energy is shifting. Angels are calming your breath and clearing the space around your spirit. The weight in your chest is lifting. The confusion in your heart is loosening its grip. Fear is losing ground because what's coming is not destruction, it's truth, and truth brings freedom. You were never meant to be anyone's secret or second choice. You were never meant to be remembered only when loneliness struck them. You were meant to be chosen fully, openly, without hesitation. The one who hurt you did not know how to hold that kind of light. And now, they are realizing exactly what they let go of. Do not block your blessing by clinging to what broke you. Let this truth enter. Let it cleanse the space you kept guarded for too long. God is not taking something away, He is returning something to you: your strength, your clarity, your authority to say, "This is no longer for me." There is a different kind of love ahead of you. Someone who will never make you question where you stand. Someone who will not disappear when things get hard. Someone who is praying for a heart like yours right now. God is guiding you toward them, but first, this chapter must end, and it will. Prepare yourself, stay aware, and trust what you sense. Something is about to come to your door, and once you face it, you will not be the same. The truth is already moving. The one who hurt you cannot stop it. Heaven is carrying it forward as you breathe, and you are rising with every moment. As this message draws closer to its close, hear this clearly. The one who hurt you is already carrying the weight of their actions, not because they changed, but because spiritual protection now surrounds your life. Their rest is disturbed. Their peace is unsettled. Every lie, every broken promise, every moment they made you feel small has echoed beyond the physical world. That echo is turning into something louder. That's why your dreams have been intense. That's why memories have surfaced without warning. That's why your emotions feel closer to the surface. Angels have been preparing you gently for the moment truth would arrive and ask you something sacred. Are you ready to stop hurting? Are you ready to stop pretending you were okay? Are you ready to accept that you deserve more? This moment is not random, it is holy. The truth reaching your home may come as words, a face, a voice, or a sudden knowing. It is not an accident. It is a divine conclusion. And even if the one who hurt you tries the same old charm, the same familiar tone, you will not fall again, because now you see. Real love never leaves you guessing. It never makes you earn safety. It never watches you suffer in silence. This isn't about revenge, it's redirection. Heaven didn't need to punish them. Heaven needed to awaken you, and you are awake now. If emotions rise, let them. Tears are not weakness here, they are cleansing. This is emotional freedom beginning. You carried them longer than you should have. You forgave without apology. You mistook silence for confusion instead of indifference. But now God shows you the truth, and it sets you free. They were afraid not of losing you, but of your light. Afraid of your worth. Afraid of the future you were meant to step into without them. And yet here you are, still standing, still becoming. The story they walked away from is being rewritten, and they are no longer on the final page. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are blessed to be separated from what was delaying you. So take this heartbreak that's coming, let it pass through you, and rise with it lighter, clearer, and finally free. Don't run from what's coming, and don't try to numb it away. This moment isn't asking you to escape, it's asking you to stay present. Let the message arrive. Let the truth step forward. Let the confession, the confrontation, the exposure unfold exactly as it's meant to. Because once it passes through your life, you won't be carrying the same weight. You'll walk lighter. You'll love stronger. You'll finally breathe free. The one who hurt you will remember this turning point for the rest of their life. They will feel the absence of the one person who loved them without condition. They will replay the moment they lost what they never truly valued. But you will not stay there. You will heal. You will rise. And you will never again hold space for a love that only bruises your spirit. You will only accept the kind of love that builds you now. Love that speaks clearly. Love that shows up fully. Love that doesn't require you to shrink, wait, or bleed in silence. That old pattern ends here, because you have outgrown it. Archangel Michael says, I stand beside you not only as a messenger, but as your guardian. You are not alone in this moment. You were never meant to suffer endlessly. Deliverance has already begun. Even now, hearts are being stirred, conversations are unfolding behind closed doors, and awareness is spreading. Your name is being spoken in the spiritual realm. Let this heartbreak come, because it is closing a door that should have closed long ago. Let the truth ring out, because once it does, you will step into a new season not with fear, but with fire. The fire of knowing who you are. The fire of never settling again. The fire of divine identity finally reclaimed. This is not the end of your love story. It's the beginning of the chapter where love meets you fully, openly, without damage or delay. When the knock comes, when the message appears, when a trembling voice reaches out, remember this: you do not need their apology to be whole. You do not need their return to be complete. You only need to say yes to the peace God is offering you. Close your eyes for a moment and feel this truth settle. You are ready. This was your sign. Archangel Michael was sent to confirm what your soul already knew. It's time to release. It's time to heal. It's time to live in truth. Let it come. Let it hurt if it must. Let it heal what's been wounded. Let it free you completely. The truth is coming to your home, and freedom is walking in right behind it. This isn't just a message, it's a mirror. Not just prophecy, but permission. Permission to finally let go of what has been quietly choking your joy. What's unfolding will not destroy you. It will reveal you. It will reveal how much you carried without complaint. How deeply you loved while being left in the dark. How often you forgave while you were the one bleeding. But that season of silence is over. Heaven has seen every tear wiped away in private, every smile forced so no one would ask questions, every night you replayed memories and wondered if it was your fault. It wasn't your fault. And now the full truth is moving toward you. The heartbreak may arrive as news. It may come through the voice of someone you trusted. It may shake you and make the ground feel unsteady, but don't panic. That's not your foundation breaking. That's the chains. Chains are meant to break. You are being released from trauma, from lies, from the belief that your worth depends on someone else choosing you. You are worthy because God created you worthy. No betrayal can rewrite that truth. They may have laughed when they left. They may have believed you would fall apart. But you didn't. You held on. You grew. You transformed. And now heaven is honoring your endurance with clarity. This heartbreak is not sent to punish you. It's sent to confirm you. To confirm what your spirit always knew, that you were never too much, never the problem, never unlovable. Your love was pure. And the one who mishandled it is about to understand what it means to lose something irreplaceable. Do not answer them with anger or chase them with words. Your healing will speak louder than any response. Your peace will echo longer than any apology. Your silence, grounded in strength, will be the most powerful message they ever receive. Heaven is calling you to higher ground now. A place where betrayal can't reach you. Where manipulation has no voice. Where you are finally safe in truth. Archangel Michael has already lifted his sword, not to fight a battle, but to cut the soul ties that kept you stuck in confusion. You were never meant to live uncertain. You were meant to walk with clarity, and that clarity is arriving with this moment. Prepare your heart. Prepare your spirit. Because once truth enters your life, it never leaves things the same. This is your transformation season. They thought they ended your story, but they only wrote the opening chapter. God is writing the rest now, and He is writing it for your good. So when the doorbell rings, when the message appears, when the one who vanished tries to explain, stand tall. Not in pride, but in peace. Not in ego, but in power. You don't need to prove anything anymore. God is already proving something through you. No betrayal can stop a destiny. No heartbreak can cancel a purpose. No silence can erase a calling. Your calling is bigger than this pain. Your future is wider than this moment. Walk through this, even if it stings. Because on the other side of this heartbreak is a freedom you never imagined, and it's been waiting for you all along. What you always hoped for is finally within reach: real love, true peace, deep joy, clear direction, an open heaven. But to step into it, you must release what wounded you. This heartbreak is not random pain, it is a holy message. You are finished with survival mode. Now you move into abundance, into a life that no longer asks you to shrink or wait. Archangel Michael says this final truth as this message reaches its turning point. What feels like an ending is actually an invitation. An invitation into the next version of you, the one no longer tied to past hurt, no longer haunted by what if, no longer waiting for others to recognize your worth. This is the version of you that lives fully and fearlessly. You are ready. You are covered. You are protected. You are chosen. Let the heartbreak arrive without resistance. Let the truth speak. Let the old burn away. Because you are about to rise from these ashes, and your glow will be seen not only by people, but by heaven itself. This is not collapse, this is emergence. Feel the air shifting around you and notice how your heart is opening. Like a flower touched by the first light of morning, something inside you is responding. You were never meant to carry this pain alone. The weight was heavy because your love was deep. Deep love must be met, held, and returned. What you offered was pure gold. Even if they treated it like dust, it still mattered. Even if they walked away without looking back, your heart mattered. Heaven saw every moment. That is why Archangel Michael was sent, not just to warn you, but to activate healing. What's coming to your home may feel heavy at first, but only briefly. Truth never stays heavy. It lifts. Watch what changes inside you after this. You'll notice strength returning. The overthinking will slow. You'll stop checking your phone, waiting for a name that once controlled your peace. You'll stop asking if you were the problem. The message that arrives will erase the doubt and confirm what your soul always whispered: you were honest, you were faithful, you were real. You may hear excuses and explanations, but don't let them drown out clarity. You'll see attempts to twist the story, to blame timing or confusion or someone else. Listen calmly, but stand firm. God is not confused, and neither is your soul anymore. Do you know what comes next? Peace. Not the kind you pretend for others, not the kind you force yourself to believe in, but real peace. The peace that comes when the heart finally releases someone who chose to walk away. And even if they return, even if they plead, you will know what to do. That knowing is a sacred gift. It's discernment. It's calm clarity. It's the ability to choose yourself without guilt. This isn't about getting even. It's about getting free. You are being elevated, pulled out of cycles, protected from delays, positioned for something greater. Those who stayed small cannot follow where you're going. They had their chance. They had your loyalty and your heart. They mishandled it. But you rose from the fire with insight, awareness, and strength you never had before. You are stepping into a version of yourself no one has seen. You will glow differently. You will speak with quiet authority. You will love yourself deeply and look in the mirror with certainty. No more confusion. No more emotional games. No more waiting for validation that heaven already gave. This is the final storm before the sunlight breaks through. When the news comes, let it come. When the truth is revealed, let it speak. When the ache rises again, let it rise and then release it. Healing isn't the absence of pain, it's knowing pain no longer owns you. God is writing your next chapter with a different ink. Not betrayal. Not confusion. He's writing with joy, with freedom, with love so honest it heals. And the one who hurt you will see you rise and realize, too late, that heaven was always on your side. You were never ordinary. You were divinely assigned. Now heaven is reassigning your peace, your joy, and your destiny back to you. This heartbreak is heaven's way of saying you're done. You've passed the test. You've held on long enough. Now it's time to fly. Let go and let the light in. Let real love find you. Never again confuse pain with purpose. Your purpose is greater. Your calling is louder. Your time has arrived. If they reach out, you will already be somewhere higher. Healing has elevated you to a place they cannot enter. You are not who you were when they left. You are not who you were when they lied. You are whole. You are free. Take one final deep breath and release what no longer belongs to you. Breathe out their name. Breathe out the pain. Breathe out the doubt. You are stepping into a new room now, one where only truth lives, only joy breathes, and only divine love survives. The heartbreak was never the end. It is the gateway. And the gate is open. Place your hand over your heart and stay right here for a moment. What you're feeling is more than a heartbeat. It's a promise still alive inside you. It's proof that life kept moving forward even when people walked away. That steady rhythm is the sound of purpose unfolding, of a soul that endured every attempt to silence it and refused to dim. You didn't just survive the heartbreak, you were reshaped by it. Every tear you cried mattered. None of them were wasted. They sank into the ground beneath you and became seeds. What's rising now? This calm strength, this quiet confidence, this clarity that no longer argues with doubt is the harvest. Heaven has been growing something in you while you thought nothing was happening. The message that's approaching isn't here to punish you, it's here to propel you. Sometimes peace only arrives after what's false finally breaks. Sometimes clarity comes after the shattering. That's what's unfolding now. You're not just healing anymore. You're being called into a higher version of yourself that no longer waits, weeps, or wonders if someone will realize your worth. They already feel it, even if they won't admit it. That restlessness you sense isn't imagined. They think of you in quiet hours because their soul knows what their pride still denies. You were the safe place. You were the light they didn't know how to hold. But that light isn't flickering now. It's steady. It's strong. It's yours again. You are a fire heaven reignited not to burn others, but to warm yourself. And when the truth arrives at your door through a confession, a shock, or a sudden knowing, let it enter. Not to break you, but to remind you that even heartbreak, when seen through God's eyes, becomes a turning point. You may feel the ache briefly, but you will not collapse. Not this time. Because you know something now. Closure doesn't always come in words. It comes in awakening. It comes the moment you stop blaming yourself. It comes when you no longer need them to admit anything because you finally understand everything. You are your own closure now. You are your own healing. And what follows will feel lighter. You'll sleep differently. You'll dream with ease. You'll walk into rooms without wondering who's thinking of you because your attention will be resting where it belongs on you. That is the moment heaven has been waiting for. The moment you fall in love with your freedom. The moment you stop carrying the past like a question mark and start carrying peace like a decision. Let the truth arrive and let the pages turn. This chapter, the one filled with confusion, waiting, and hoping someone would return, is closing. A new one is opening, and it begins with gratitude for the ending. Because if they had stayed, you might never have met this version of yourself. This is the version that chooses peace over presence. The version that honors healing over history. The version that says, I love myself too much to remain where I am not honored. This is self-respect becoming second nature. Archangel Michael stands at the threshold of this transformation. Light behind him, strength around you. With every beat of your heart, the truth is being reinforced. You are free now, you are loved now, you are held now, and you are not going back. This heartbreak is the goodbye you never got to say. It's the unspoken truth finally voiced. The closure you were promised and are now receiving. It may arrive tonight or tomorrow, but it will arrive. When it does, don't hide. Don't shut the door. Stand still. Breathe deeply. Let your spirit answer without fear. Say it within yourself and feel the release. I am ready. I am done carrying what was never mine. I release them. I release the story. I return to myself. From this moment on, the focus shifts. It's no longer about what hurt you. It's about what's healing you. And that healing is moving quickly, so quickly that soon you won't recognize the version of yourself who begged for crumbs from those never meant to feed your soul. A new love is forming and a new purpose is awakening. This heartbreak cleared the path so what's real could find you. You are not abandoned. You are not forgotten. You are not lost. You are found. You are seen. You are carried. You are chosen. Let the news come and let the truth speak. Because after it passes through, you will be standing under the clearest sky your soul has ever known, lighter, steadier, and finally at peace.